Well, I was not planning to do a video like this ever, but here's the thing. YouTube kinda made me do this. So I'm sure you've heard about the recent bullshit going on with all the AI and such that's taking place, how, they're going to make estimations for age through people's accounts, through their history, their activity, their content, whatever stuff, and then they're going to basically assume whether or not each user is a supposed minor. And then, what happens after that? If they get determined as a minor, they're going to have to either present their ID, selfie, credit card, whatever. But here's the kicker. I'll be damned if I'm ever going to give little shitheads like those my ID. And normally I wouldn't take this approach. I wouldn't even swear this much in my videos, but hey, you know what they say? Desperate times call for desperate measures. And okay, give benefit of the doubt, I'm sure some people may be confused by my age based on, how I sound by my voice in my videos. So, to clear things up, I am currently, at the time of recording this, 27. Keep that in mind, 27. And one of the desperate measures I'm taking to prove my age, I am resorting to a little failsafe that I didn't really want to do ever for one of these videos, but I'm kind of getting my restraint here. Drinking. Yeah, I'm usually not one for drinking that much, especially, for any sort of occasion, but, to prove that I am definitely not a minor, I am going to resort to this, being the most recent video I put up before YouTube starts their bullshit AI scanning. I am really hoping this helps bring the message across that I am not a kid like they think I am. Cause, yeah, okay, they could make that mistake based on the fact that I reviewed a bunch of cartoons in the past, but when they see that I'm actually doing a video with actual legitimate alcohol here, hopefully that'll get the message sent to them. And if they want to play this card and assume that I am still a minor, then that's on them and their ridiculous AI system. They want to suggest that I'm a minor after they find something like this, and they still want to believe I'm a minor, then you know how that's basically gonna go. You want to believe I'm a minor? Well, guess what? You're driving a quote-unquote minor to drinking. This is a lose-lose scenario for everyone who pushes this. And to make sure I don't completely get everything out of this bottle, I also got some little shot glasses here that I happen to find. Both of these are actually kind of charming and cute from what I found. This one's got a little measuring cup system on it. I like that, in case you want a very specific amount. And this one definitely has a lot of aesthetic to it. It's shaped like a little keg here. That is so cute. I love that. I guess I'll start off with this, just for the presentation alone. Alright, but first things first, I've been keeping this bottle shut to prove that this is actual, legitimate wine and not just, water with food coloring. So I'm gonna try my best to open this up, see how it goes. I've never really opened the bottle myself before. I usually just wait for the dinner host to take care of that, so hopefully I know what I'm doing. Jackpot, baby! Oh, now we're talking! Ah, man, that opening was so embarrassing, but I'm sure this is gonna be worth it, especially if YouTube actually manages to get the hint. Even though, given, copyright issues we've had in the past with other people, I wouldn't hold my breath. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, now that is some strong stuff there. I was certainly not expecting that from the first sip. And before going on, I would like to say for everyone's safety that, again, I am over the legal age of where I am in my country to be drinking this stuff. I am over 21, obviously, 27 to be exact. I would strongly suggest, for everyone's safety, do not follow along. If you are under the age of 21, I do not condone underage drinking. Let that sink in. I do not condone underage drinking. And again, the fact that I am going through this myself implies that I myself am in fact not underage. That should go without saying, but you know, this is the YouTube system we're talking about in place of AI, may I add, so you never can be too careful, because they're always gonna find a way to screw you over and make you pay the price. And always remember, if you want to further support this stuff, I've always got fucked. Yes, I got fucked. I'm dealing with some... I'm getting a little lucky tonight. No, but seriously, I've also got other methods to help keep videos going. You know, Patreon, Coffee, join the channel as a member. Yeah, it involves money, but, you know, that's the kind of stuff that helps keep these videos from taking years to finish. You give me your money, and they will go back into the videos, I promise you. I can pay Ninja Haku to get more thumbnails done, and maybe other artists. Thumbnails, sprites, art, drawing, everywhere. And within the videos themselves, you can help bring in more editors to distribute work to, so it's gonna keep the stuff coming faster because I'll have more people to give segments to, so you'll have to wait not as long as compared to when I'm doing everything myself. You know the old saying, many hands make life work. Well, you know, if we don't have money coming in, then it's just gonna be these hands that are working on the videos, and based on what I can see of these hands, I can imagine 3 years. If you don't want to have to wait that long, I suggest pledging, donating, joining as a member, giving me money for whatever resource you'd like, so we can pay more people to help bring these videos in at a much smoother and faster pace. But anyway, if we got like 5 or 7 editors coming in on these different videos, then all I'd really have to worry about is just, you know, writing, recording, fixing up the audio. That's why I keep saying, oh god damn it. Yes, I always say that in case you didn't know. But that's why I always say, the pace of these videos coming out is entirely up to you. Are you willing to help pledge, donate, financially support the project so they can come out faster for everyone else? Are you willing to at least share this kind of stuff so other people may be able to find it? Or you just want to wait on the side and basically force everyone else to wait until they graduate from college until it's possible to see the stuff they really want? You can save everyone from waiting too long by pledging to Patreon, donating to Coffee, and in return you'll get to see the segments of videos long before everyone else gets to. And in exchange, you'll also get your name in the credits and even verbal shoutouts if you donate enough. Have other perks in mind? Let me know, and I will try to make them happen. Holy moly, I'm already a third of the way through the bottle on my own. Oh my god, I was certainly not expecting that. Ah, man. See this cork? This is where I got that cork. Well, it looks like a work of art when it's done like this. Like some kind of spaceship. Oh man, that's awesome. Look at this. Oh my god. Am I really gonna finish all this on my own? I don't know if that's the case, and I hope I don't end up finding out. Oh my god. My hand is itching like crazy. What is going on? Ah. 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 Whew. That was more than I thought. Oh. Oh. Ah. Another spot, sir? Oh, thank you. Oh, I definitely appreciate that. Cheers, my good fellow. Alright, I'll get the measurements this time. I know I will. It's about 6 teaspoons? Yeah, 6 teaspoons. Wow, I'm actually getting smart from this. Either that or I can read. Cheers! Free cheers. For you. And everyone. Yeah, you too. Poison apples. Oh, it is getting hot all of a sudden. All right. I'm taking one more shot. One from each glass. Gotcha. Ayy. Oh, but seriously, I'll just make it fair. You know, to get a little bit of each feel going in case you want, you know, the formal side or an educational side. How this relates to either one, write down in the comments below, and we'll try to make it work. Oh. Can already tell I'm gonna be feeling this in the morning. Now we graduate. behold, your diploma that you may have gotten, but not for something you may have wanted, or if you haven't gone through high school yet, early diploma for everyone. Just in time for school to start back up in a month or so. You agree? Good. Cheers. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. Whew. I'm done. It's gonna take a couple hours to rest all this off. I hope you guys got the message. I am old enough to drink, so I am definitely old enough to not be considered a minor. Get that shit through your head, YouTube. You are not getting my ID otherwise, so you can suck on that. And for those of you who want to see us start the Scooby-Doo ranking, then... excuse me. You can do that first off, but... then maybe give us your money so we can give it to the editors and artists, so we can get a quick start on it so you won't have to wait so ungodly long. Unlike the last time that took almost 3 years to get from one Scooby-Doo ranking to another. You want to wait that long? Then good for you. If you don't want to wait that long, find a way to give us some money so we can make it happen. We already have ways, so try one of those, or show them to people who might be more available, because plain and simple, we need more money coming in until I can, at the very least, find a new workplace that'll actually hire me. Even for those who want other videos, you know, same role applies. Money. Give us it. We'll bring in more editors, some more segments at a time. I won't have to drive myself broke. Please understand, YouTube, that you did not think this AI thing through at all. More than half the time when AI is involved, especially from your website, it turns out to make everyone miserable. If you do want everyone to suffer, then hey, there you go. I found my own way to suffer. Is it really that bad? I'll have to think about that. We'll see how it happens in a couple hours or so. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. So thanks for joining me on this journey. We didn't really get anywhere, but I'm here. You're here. I'm sure you're here. Hopefully. I'm sure you made it this far. Probably. Maybe. I hope. Well, thanks to everyone who stuck around this long. We'll try to scrape up what we can to finish up other videos before the year ends. Got some holiday specials coming out. We'll try to get those done. Yeah, you know, if you want to see them early, check out Patreon, Coffee, become a member, join. The join button's next to subscribe, unless you're watching us through a phone, mobile, whatever. Find a desktop or a laptop. You should find a button. Like I always say at the end of these videos, we'll soon see, won't we?